that now is the time to stop the global elites. Now is the time to stop the global elites. And this is what my way of doing it is, but you should turn to the Most High God and ask Him for guidance and direction before you even do it. But my thought is, do you know where the global elites all gather together to meet? Probably someplace in Davos, Switzerland. You'd have to know the exact mailing address, the building where the room where they meet, the building, the exact mailing address, so you know the whereabouts of where they all gather all together to meet. And I would say just confront them, let them know that you're there and you confront them. But they are going to have armored guards. They're going to have guards that are armed to the teeth. And so I just would like to prepare you that, like I said, before you go to confront them, if you decide to confront them, before you go to confront them, you should probably just take it up with the Most High God, the Most High. Take it up and ask Him what He would have you do. But I agree that the global elites have got to be stopped and confronted. To confront them, you would have to know where they are, and you'd have to drop in and say, hello, we're here, we know all about you, and if we have it our way, we will stop you. And I just wanted to talk a little bit about the Ukrainians. I hope you don't fall for that. I hope you don't fall for their little scam, because I know their scam. And they might not like it, but I don't care if they like it or they don't. I'm going to reveal their scam so that the world is not deceived. The Ukrainian people, you give the Ukrainian people guns. Okay, you give the Ukrainian people guns so that they can protect and defend themselves. But the guns that you give them, don't be fooled. The guns that you give them, they will turn around and they will kill you with the guns you give them for self-defense. So I'm warning you that the Ukrainian people, they're no better than the Russians. I don't trust the Russians either, but they know that the Ukrainians will do this. I know they'll do it. They will do it. And I've read about where FBI agents and agents from the government come to these American homes and what have you, and the FBI confiscate guns. And what the guns they take away from you, what do you think they're going to do with those guns? Turn around and kill you. Just use common sense. It's like, oh my God, how do you know all this? Common sense. Common sense dictates. Just use your common sense. Yeah, the FBI they will confiscate and take the guns away from you. Then what? They'll turn around and use it to kill you, right? You see where we're up against, you see what the whole world is up against, how they're deceived. And you know something, you can be sure just using common sense that the Ukrainian people are secretly working with the Russians to make a conspiracy against the American people, the Canadian people, and many other people. So I will say, you know something? Don't trust the Russians and don't trust the Ukrainian either. They're both evil. They make Satan look like an angel of mercy. I'm not trying to paint Satan the devil to be an angel of mercy, because he's not. Satan is the devil. But the Ukrainians and the Russians, they will paint the devil. They're so bad that they will make the devil look like an angel of mercy. I'm not saying the devil's not evil. The devil, same thing, is evil. He's as evil as Yah says he is. But don't fall for none of these Ukrainian. I'm not gonna fall. Whenever someone says hello to me and they say that they're Ukrainian, boom! I shut up, I shut myself up, and I run as fast as my 2 legs can carry me. Oh God, and you should hear me sing, oh God, oh yeah, help me, y'all. Because I know just how evil the both of them are, the Russians and the Koreans. You know why? Because my father came from a communist country, and he told me how evil they are. Don't you think for 1 minute that Ukrainians are your friends. When they get you in the right place, they will kill you. Oh God, they will kill you. What I would do is I stay away from the Ukrainians. They're evil. I don't know who's worse, them or the Russians, but you know something? Don't fall for this Ukrainian stuff. There's people who are beginning to wake up and they're beginning to see what kind of evil there is. You know, there are some politicians that say this and they're preparing for the Great Reset. And none of this stuff is what you think it is. Don't fall for none of it. Because if you fall for any of it, and there was another plan, can you imagine? Just allow me to explain this. And have you ever heard anything so ridiculous? Oh, for the sake of the environment, they're gonna make these like coats. You put coats, you know, like a coat you wear to keep warm. And they're gonna make like these coats to put on buildings. Now, have you ever heard of anything so ridiculous in your life? Why in the world does a building need a coat? That doesn't even make sense. Be prepared for a lot of weirdness in the future. So there's a lot of evil things coming down the pipeline. I'm saying it for myself. And I just want to warn the world before it's too late. If you don't want to be living under any kind of global elite rules, if you don't want to be living under a one world government, if you don't want to be living under a dictatorship, it's like David Icke says, you better do something, and you better do something now. Confront the global elites. Let them know this world belongs to us, and it belongs to y'all, and we're taking our world and our freedom back.